Good morning, second graders. Today we are on page 255 of your student journal, page 255. And our objective today is I will draw and describe shapes, and they do not give us enough room, friends. So today I will draw and describe shapes given specific attributes. And I am sorry that you're going to have to squish it like Miss Munoz did. So let's look at that. Today I will draw and describe shapes given specific attributes. And we've talked about this word, but we'll talk about the word attributes again. Okay, so what do we have here? We have our vocabulary says a plane shape is a closed, two-dimensional shape that can be drawn on a flat surface. So when I think of a plane shape, I think of closed and flat. Okay, then we have a polygon is a plane shape made of straight lines. That's keyword for polygon is straight lines. Okay, then we have a side is a straight line that bounds a polygon. When it says bounds, it means it closes it. And then we have angle is the space formed between two sides of a plane shape that meet at a vertex. And remember, vertex was our fancy math word for the point. Okay, an attribute, boys and girls, is a characteristic or a trait. It's what makes a shape a shape. So here are our shapes that we've talked about. And our first one is not a polygon. A circle is not a polygon because remember, a polygon needed straight lines, and there's no straight lines here. Our second one is a triangle, and it is a polygon because it has three sides and three angles. And those are just some different examples of different types of triangles. Then we have a quadrilateral, which is four sides and four angles. A pentagon has five sides and five angles, and a hexagon has six sides and six angles. Okay, so we're going to use this to help us. But remember, we are going to need to memorize these, how many sides and angles each shape has. Okay, so my first example says, what is the name of a shape with three sides and three angles? Draw a picture of this shape. So what shape has three sides and three angles? I know that that's a triangle. So I need to draw a closed, flat shape that has three sides and three angles. So here's my first side, a second side, a third side, and these are my 1, 2, 3 angles. And these are my vertexes. 1, 2, 3 vertexes. Okay, let's look at my next one. It says, draw a picture of two quadrilaterals that look different from each other. Okay, so they want me to draw two pictures, but they want quadrilaterals. Well, quadrilaterals have four sides and four angles. So I could draw a special quadrilateral that many of you know is called a square that has four sides that are the same. And here's my four angles. Or I could draw a rectangle is another quadrilateral that some of us know a lot about, and it has my four angles and my four sides. So those are both quadrilaterals because 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and then they both have four angles. So these are the attributes that tell me that it's a quadrilateral. Okay, let's do some of these together, boys and girls. We are on page 256. And here's our first problem. It says, what is the name of a shape with 5 sides and 5 angles? Draw a picture of this shape. So if you need to, you can look at your notes to know what shape has 5 sides and 5 angles. And I know it's called a pentagon. Pentagon. Okay, so when I draw a pentagon, I usually start with kind of an open upside down V. So there's 1, 2 sides. And then I make a line in the middle. So now I have 1, 2, 3 sides. And then 4 sides and 5 sides. And what do I have? 1 angle, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles also. So that's how I draw my pentagons. Okay, let's look at our last problem together. It says, draw a picture of 2 triangles that look different from each other. Okay, so what do we know about triangles? They have to have 3 sides and 3 angles. And they have to be closed and flat. So I might make one where I'm going to make it really tall and skinny, like this. And that has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 angles. And then maybe I'll make a really big one, a really like short, big, like one like that. Those are just a few ideas. And 1, 2, 3 angles. There's lots of different ones we could have made. We could have made one like this. That looks kind of like a pyramid. So there's lots of different kinds we could have made. Okay, boys and girls, try and start memorizing your angles and your sides. So a triangle has 3, quadrilateral has 4, pentagon has 5, and a hexagon has 6. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.